Guys, you always tell me I don't do enough American knives. We're looking at this TKELL collab with Eric Outer over at Outer Limitless, another great YouTube channel you should follow. I absolutely love this knife. You see it there in front of you. Let's turn this around and take a look at this amazing fixed blade from above. All right, let's crack into this awesome knife. So this is another one of the TKELL knives done by Tim Kell. But this one, like I said in the intro, is a collaboration between him and Eric over at Outer Limitless. And I'm absolutely in love with this knife. This is the first I've gotten to carry it. This knife came to me by way of one of the paying members, Mr. Winston Cobretti. No, that's Marion Cobretti. The editing team is screwing up. He is one of the paying members. Winston has donated things to the channel. He's brought things in for review. This is, what is that noise? This is just another example of something that he's provided for us to look at. Now, all of Tim's knives so far has been amazing. So I don't know the name of this knife. I don't know the steel. I don't know anything about it because this is the first time I've carried it as we're doing blind review. So I've used this a little bit today. This is number 11. This was a limited run. And as you can see, these are machined blades. It looks like it's got the same coating as his other knives. This is awesome. It's a nice little clip point blade on this. But I've done some cutting with this, and I gotta tell you, this thing is screaming sharp. Comfort in hand, nuts balls. It is so good in hand. You've got their hardware is the see-through hardware. Reminds me a lot of the pivots on the Striders that used to come out. It looks a lot like those Daiwa pivots. This is a G10 handle that has been done with some nice checkering on it, and then these look really aggressive, look like to be uncomfortable, but this, like these cutouts, these radiused areas here, super good grip, but they are not sharp. They look like they would be, but they're very comfortable in hand. I did some heavy cutting with this on some thick cardboard, and you can see there's some lines on it. And it handled up really well, did not feel bad in hand at all. I have not found anything really I don't like about this knife, except maybe a couple small things that we'll talk about at the very end. So with all of Tim's knives, you're getting a superb knife with a really nice sheath. And I'm going to show you something about the sheath. So you have a weep hole in case you're in a wet environment. It is a two-piece construction that I think he's using an ultrasonic welder on that. And so it's really good. But the thing about it is, listen to this. Didn't hear anything. That is one of the tightest sheaths I've ever had come in on a fixed blade that is still really easy to deploy. This sheath is just about perfect. Hear how it snaps in there? But like, it really is not hard to get out. You've got a thumb ramp area here on the sheath that allows you to just pop it off of that. And then he's using these really easy to use belt clips. So you put this on your belt, you can just pull out on this, drop it in, and it sits scout carry. So good. This is not super heavy for as large as it is. You're looking at about 8 1/4 overall on the mat. We'll get some actual measurements when we do the full review, and I have the spec sheet and everything. But you can see the machining lines on this. It's nice. It's stepped down. The edge on this is ridiculously sharp. I have not had one of the TKELLs come that just was not frighteningly sharp. Tim does a superb job on his edges. Good and consistent, nice and sharp. This is just a super attractive knife. Almost dropped an F-bomb in the video. So you can see, nice job marrying this up. The finish on this is great. Now, there's only a couple small things that I found about this knife that I don't really, I'm not even gonna say I don't like, but I'm just kind of on the fence about. So let's turn this around right after you guys listen to something from Coffee Brand Coffee, this channel sponsor. Guys, you guys know I love coffee. I even have my own personalized coffee mug. But did you know that a lot of the coffee companies out there take a lot of the money that you give them that they should be throwing back into the company to make a better product and turn it into activism dollars? Coffee Brand Coffee does not do that. They take no stance politically any direction. They take all the money that they make and try to make a better product. So if you want to support this channel and a company that I absolutely do like the fact that they don't lean either direction politically, coffee. Check out Coffee Brand Coffee. There's a link down below that will save you 5% at checkout, or you can use the coupon code Crazy Sharp, all one word, capital C, capital S, Crazy Sharp, all one word. They also have cold brew coffee, teas, and cocos, freshly ground and roasted to order. So check them out, support them, and support this channel. So it's not necessarily anything that's wrong with the knife. There's just a couple things that I did notice. I would have liked to have had this come down a little deeper in this choil area, and there's a little bit of overlap right here. Can you see right here where the scale is a little proud? Now, I absolutely could put this on a Scotch-Brite wheel if I wanted to and just kind of clean that up, just mark that, and then just kind of kiss that on a Scotch-Brite and take that material off. It's not bad, but it is a little sharp as you're coming across it in there, where it's not perfectly. You see that little gap where the handles are a little proud. Next thing, I would like to have had some jimping on the spine. Just a little bit. If you're using this with wet hands, it would be nice to just be able to bear down on some jimping. It would absolutely add to that. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't have some, with Eric being kind of an outdoor guy. It's nice to have, even if it's a little spot of jimping there. And then with this being an outdoor knife, the transition here is not as crisp. Either here on this, I would have liked to have seen this be a hard 90, or right here be a hard 90, because with Eric being an outdoor guy, striking a ferro rod, it would be a lot nicer to have. Can you strike it with this? Maybe. It might be good enough to strike it. I haven't tried yet, because sometimes that will screw up the finish on a knife, and it's not my knife. But a lot of times you have a real hard 90, as opposed to, like, this is a lot more softened. You can see it's probably in the tumble process when they vibratory tumbled it, knocked all those sharp edges off after milling. It would have been nice to have that be a crisper edge, so you could just have that on it. But with everything in total package on this, it is awesome. And as far as a ferro rod, most people that have a ferro rod, it comes with a striker. So that might be being picky any, but I'm just saying, like, that is one of the things that I'm just kind of surprised about. But all in all, absolutely love this. I've loved all of Tim's knives so far. So let's turn this around, do some final thoughts, and send you out about your day. Tim's knives have been some of the best knives I've had come in a very long time. These have all been great. Eric, obviously outdoors kind of guy, came up with a really good design. They worked together on it. It's tactical, but still practical. I was going to combine the two, but you can't. You get either practical or tactical. It's protactical. I absolutely love this. Tim has got some of the best fixed blades on the market, and having been a custom fixed blade maker and a fixed blade designer, that is a pretty good compliment. Us guys like to tout our own stuff. This is amazing. So if you have not checked, and the sheaths, I mentioned it in the video, but the sheaths are amazing on these. So not to make this any longer, guys, I just absolutely love this knife. This will be something that we're going to test a little further. Today was the first day I carried it. So we'll have a lot of things we're going to do with it. Guys, that's it on this one. If you like the videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a thumbs down, but tell me why I can't change the content if you don't tell me what you don't like. If you want to support the channel, like, share, subscribe, drop a comment. Some of the best things you can do interacting with a video. I do have a bunch of ways you can financially support the channel. Coffee Brand Coffee and Tempered Trail are both channel sponsors. They share a coupon code of Crazy Sharp. All one word, saves you 5% at checkout. I have got an Amazon store down below. It is a link. You can take that link, pin it to your browser, use it to do any Amazon shopping you're going to do, because you know, why put on pants when you can buy stuff from Amazon? Take that link. It absolutely supports the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra at checkout. And I also have got a membership down below. It's all tier-based. All 3 tiers have access to the Gilded server. Baseline and premium tier members are automatically entered into giveaways that I do on the Gilded server, separate of YouTube. And the premium guys have access to a sharpening tutorial series here on YouTube behind that paywall. Guys, that's it on this one. I love you all. Keep it clean in the comment section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I'll see you in the next video.